what? I, Shreya Sanil of class 5th C, along with my classmates, wish you a very cheerful morning. Prayer has a power of creating a pious atmosphere. It helps us to attain the significance of the ethical values.
ഇരുളിൽ തെളിയുന്ന തിരുനാളമാകണി ഇരവു പിളരുന്ന കിരണമായി തീരണി ഇരുളിൽ തെളിയുന്ന തിരുനാളമാകണി ഇരവു പിളരുന്ന കിരണമായി തീരണി ഇല്ലായ്മയിൽ തെല്ലുവല്ലായ്മയില്ലാതെ നല്ലതെല്ലാവർക്കുമേ ചെയ്യുവാനാകണി അറിവറിഞ്ഞിടുവാൻ വഴി തുറക്കേണമേ നേരിനു നേരെ മിഴിവിടർന്നിടണേ ഇരുളിൽ തെളിയുന്ന തിരുനാളമാകണേ ഉള്ളു കാണാൻ കണ്ണ് ഉള്ളിലുണ്ടാകണേ ഉള്ളു തേങ്ങുന്നവർക്കുള്ളം കൈയാകണേ ഉള്ളു കാണാൻ കണ്ണ് ഉള്ളിലുണ്ടാകണേ ഉള്ളു തേങ്ങുന്നവർക്കുള്ളം കൈയാകണേ കർമ്മമാർഗങ്ങളിൽ മുന്നോട്ടു പോകുവാൻ ധർമ്മം വെളിച്ചമായി മുന്നിലുണ്ടാകണേ ഇരുളിൽ തെളിയുന്ന തിരുനാളമാകണേ ഇരവു പിളരുന്ന കിരണമായി തീരണേ.
Thought give us a positive opinion to start our day with insight and inspiration. Let's change our thoughts together, because if we change our thoughts, we can change the world.
Thoughts. Your thoughts become words and your words become your actions. If you can continue to tell that you believe in yourself, eventually you really will believe in yourself. It's that simple. Have the courage to accept yourself as you are, not as might be or as someone else thinks you should be. And know that taking everything into consideration, you are a pretty good person. After all, we all have our own talents, skills and abilities that make us extraordinary.
You can't please all of the people all of the time. It is impossible to live up to everyone's expectations. So there is no point in burning yourself out trying to do so. Just make sure that one of the people you please is yourself. Don't let others tell you what you can't do. Don't let the limitations of others limit your vision. If you can remove your self-doubt and believe in yourself, you can achieve what you never thought possible. Let's look at an example from your daily life through a skit.
Manu is 14 years old child who loves to go to school every day. He was a very enthusiastic and creative child. He sees the world and its people in shapes and figures, and he loves to make a little cartoon strip stories of all the things he sees around him. Every morning when he travels to school in his car, he used to look out at the world around him with great concentration. While traveling, he tries to capture everything that he sees in his drawing book. For example, if he sees a tower, he will draw a shape related to it. If he sees a tree, he will draw a circle. If he sees an auto rickshaw, he will draw a rectangle. He then makes a little story in a cartoon strip involving all the characters he saw in the morning. Then he shares it with his friends, and they will comment or laugh, and that would be a great start for everyone. One day after reaching the school, Manu started drawing cartoon strip story. His friend cheered him up. Suddenly the class became silent. A new student entered in the class. He seemed happy and excited to get on the class. Manu smiled. He loved the shape of the new student and quickly pulled out his book and got busy drawing a happy circle. At that moment, he started hearing gasps and sniggers. He could hear what the other students were saying.
Oh my god, look, an elephant just got down. The bench may break due to the added weight. How can anyone be so fat?
The poor boy's happy mood had now turned into one of shame and embarrassment. He sat down next to Manu.
What's your name?
My name is Arun.
How are you? Where is your house?
Manu knew what was making him sad and didn't know what to do about it, and this made him sad too. The next day, when he reached school, he shared the same cartoon strips with his friends. Everyone was very surprised to see it.
This looks so boring. It doesn't look interesting anymore. You have lost your touch.
Everything looks the same.
If everything looks the same in shape and color, wouldn't my cartoon strip looks really boring? Isn't it nice when things look different? So then, why you said that one of our students looked different and make fun of him? Some people have become darker, shorter, taller, and I don't know about you. But I find it so interesting. I look forward to see the interesting differences in people. I think that we should celebrate differences and appreciate them. I know I do in my drawings of me and everyone I see around me. Look at this one, Shreya, it's you.
That was funny.
And Aman, it's you. Maya, this is my drawing of you. A long rectangle under your head, signifying a long neck. Imagine if all the cars on the road look the same, or all buildings look the same, or all of you look the same. I don't think it would be fun at all. So let's not shame, but let's celebrate our beautiful differences.
Do not underestimate yourself by comparing yourself with others. Some differences that make us unique and beautiful.
No more body shaming, big or small, short or tall. None of us are beautiful if we tear others down to build ourselves up.
Be proud of who you are and not ashamed of how someone else sees you.
Many famous personalities who were either born with disability or met with tragic incidents have made a place for themselves in the world. Their never say die attitude has served as an undying inspiration and motivation for those who have to fight with disabilities. So here, let's look into the lives of some of the brave and extraordinary people who are the living legends and who deserve a salute for their indomitable spirit.
Stephen Hawking. He suffers from a rare motor neuron disease and speaks with the help of a synthesizer. Doctors declared that he would not survive. He is one of the most brilliant scientists, wheelchair-bound British theoretical physicist. He also published a book called A Brief History of Time, from the Big Bang to Black Holes.
Arunima Sinha. Amputee, 27-year-old Arunima Sinha lost her left leg in an unfortunate incident. Despite the fact that she lost her leg, she did not give the spirit of her life and defied all conceivable odds. She became the first Indian amputee to conquer the Mount Everest with the help of prosthetic leg. She also made India a proud nation when she hoisted the Indian tricolor flag at the peak of the Mount Everest.
Nick Vujicic, he was born with no arms and no legs, has overcome life challenges through strength and hope found in God Almighty. Nick eventually came to terms with his disability and worked on adopting a positive attitude. He said, "The challenge in our lives are there to strengthen our conviction. They are not there to run us over." Nick founded his non-profit organization, Life Without Limits.
Sudha Chandran, the renowned Indian classical dancer and TV actress. Sudha Chandran met with an accident where she lost her left leg that had to be amputated. But the brave woman did not give up her indomitable spirit and continued to fulfill her dream and profession with the help of Jaipur food. Thank you.
Each and every one of us is born with unique traits and characteristics that help us shine and find our truth. Learning to love ourselves for who or what we are is a big challenge, and when people persistently avoid us for being ourselves, it makes it that much harder to embrace our uniqueness. I implore you to continue being the best version of yourself you can possibly be. Who knows, you might inspire somebody else to embrace themselves. With these words, I conclude the class assembly. I would like to thank you all for listening and have a wonderful day. Stay positive and effective in